Hello everyone, this is Magnus from Main Vein Games. You may also know me as High Def, but I go by Magnus for my MMO coverage, and that's what I'm going with today. I've been battling myself with this question over the last little while. I'd say it's been going on 4 months, 5 months now even. Which MMO do I play when it releases, or just which MMO do I play next? I have 3 main MMOs that I have listed and that I want to go over today. That's Everquest Next, Elder Scrolls Online, and Wildstar. I've been pondering this question, and I guarantee I'm not alone on this. What is my criteria? How do I decide? Well, I'm going to make a list of general criteria that an MMO needs, and I'm just going to go over it. It's 5 points, and first and foremost is questing and exploration. Now, if I were to pick one game out of all 3, it would be Everquest Next that takes the cake on this one. Why, you ask? Well, it is simple. EQ was the original MMO in my eyes, and had one of the most vast worlds out of any predecessor. Norath was massive, and EQN plans to expand upon Norath with 10,000 years of explorable history underneath its surface. The questing in Everquest will be dynamic, and honestly, they have the most experience under their belts when it comes to MMOs. That's not to say that both ESO and Wildstar have a ton of exploration capabilities, but I had to choose one. The second criteria in my eyes would be popularity. You might say to yourself, really? Popularity is this World of Warcraft? Like, no, that's not what I mean. What I'm getting at with this point is, I want the MMO I'm playing to be full of players, active raids, questing, PvPing, and parties, weddings to go to. Okay, that's a little extreme, but you know what I mean. So to pick a game for popularity, I will have to choose Elder Scrolls Online. Mainly because they are expanding across both consoles and PC. So with a wider market, there's a wider chance of attracting a bigger audience. That and the the Elder Scrolls games have been high in popularity for quite a while. The third, and certainly not the last criteria, would be variety. Variety is important to any MMO, whether it be endgame variety or throughout the game variety. This is an important necessity. I don't want to do the same thing over and over until level cap. I want a fun, changing, and dynamic environment. So for this, again, I have to choose EQN. I'm not an EQ fanboy, I promise, but with EQN and Landmark, you have the ability to change the environment around you, break things, and open up new caves and areas to explore. This is a definition of variety. Number 4, a somewhat clean launch, or an even cleaner post-launch, would be my 4th criteria. And honestly, if the game comes out and it's unplayable, you will lose a lot of the young players with a short attention span right off the bat. And this will take away from the popularity criteria. So not only that, it will make the game difficult to play and therefore tarnish the experience. This is why the post-launch is more important. If these bugs get fixed quickly, it means they have a cracked SEAL Team 6 fixing the game, and would make for a long, healthy MMO. Don't be mad, but I'm going to choose Wildstar for this one. The Carbine team seems to have a solid line on what they are doing, whether it be the live streams, stress tests, or just the extremely useful beta testing. Wildstar and Carbine will take care of the bugs quickly. Number 5, and the last criteria on my list, is the storyline. Some of you may disagree, think this is maybe number 2 or number 3, but it is important. I won't take that away from it, but it kind of falls in line with the variety criteria. If there is both variety and continuity in the storyline, then I'm a fan. And the winner for storyline in my eyes is Elder Scrolls Online. ESO is jam-packed with lore and continuity from the Elder Scrolls series, and aims to please the fans of old and new. So taking the 5 main criteria and adding up the totals, the winner is ESO and EQN. So there's 2 games still to choose from, and I guess the choice is now up to you. If you don't have any luck with either of these, then Wildstar is, right up on the rear, and there's going to be 3 good games. But the game that meets all 5 criteria most is Elder Scrolls Online. It has, it's going to be very popular. Questing and exploration is going to be very dynamic. The storyline is huge and filled with lore, and there's a ton of variety. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it helped you decide which game you're going to play. I am not a fanboy of any of these games, trust me. I have honestly looked at them all with equality since I've started looking into the MMOs. So I hope you guys appreciated this video, and I hope it helped you decide on which MMO you're going to play next. Thanks a lot. Bye.